the Wesley Orthodontic YouTube channel. My name is Brittany. I am one of Dr. Wesley's chairside assistants, and today I'm going to be talking to you about expander appliances. Here at Wesley Orthodontics, Dr. Wesley has several different types of expanders he uses for all of his patients depending on their unique case's needs. The biggest difference you need to know in their expanders is we have ones that are bonded in, and we also have types of expanders that are removable. This video is going to focus on the removable type of expanders. Removable expanders are Dr. Wesley's #1 choice because they're the easiest for patients to work with. There are in some situations that he has no choice but to go with the bonded in ones, but removable expanders is going to make the best experience for you. This is the general design of most of our expanders. They've got the clips on the side and the expansion screws down the center. The clips down the sides are standard with all of our removable expanders. To get this expander out, what you would do is reach your finger back until you felt that clip. Take your finger, fish hook it on there, and kind of pull down on that clip. And the retainer should pop right out. If it gets stuck, hung up, we always say go ahead, go to the other side, try that clip, and then eventually everything should pop out at one time. To get an expander back in, all you want to do is kind of line it out, and it's only going to push back into one position. Now in your mouth, since this is specifically designed to you and we've adjusted the clips, you're going to hear a loud click when it stops into place. That's something you always want to hear. So what I always would say, and again I'm going to do this a little more detail, is line up your expander, find the inside of the clip and push up. Find the inside of the other clip, push up, and then take your thumb to the roof of your mouth and push as hard as you can. This is very important with expander appliances because you want to make sure it's pushed all the way up there. If you only get it halfway in, your expansion is going to get lost. You're going to keep turning and turning, and eventually you're going to come in and see us and say, my expander's loose. That's because you're still getting some expansion, but not as much as the appliance. Very important to make sure you take the thumb and push all the way up. Again, to get that out, you're going to go take your finger to that clip, push, and out it pops. Trickiest thing with these is turning it though. If you can see here, on all of our expanders, there's either 1 or 2 screws. This particular expander has 2, and there's little arrows that show you where the screw holes are. What you want to do is take the key that we provided for you, and then however many days a week Dr. Wesley has told you, generally it's 2 to 3 and never back-to-back days, you want to turn this. To turn it, you're going to take the key, kind of go right to that base of the arrow, find that little round hole, your key will go straight in. Most times we always tell you be careful, that key can go all the way through, you don't want to poke yourself with that. That's another nice thing about removable expanders. You don't have to turn it while it's in your mouth, you don't have to worry about poking the roof of your mouth. Once you got your key in place, you're going to take your thumb, push on that key, and you're going to feel a lot of pressure as you push in the direction that the arrow is pointing. Once the key is all the way flat, you want to pull straight out, and then if you look back at your expander, there should be a round hole right at the top that your key will fit back in. That would count as only part of a turn. To get one full turn, you have to turn both screws. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate it again on the bottom. So follow the base of the arrow to the round hole in the expander, get your key in, being careful not to poke yourself because it might go all the way through. Take your thumb, push down in the direction of the arrow, pull straight out, and then again, if you want to check that you got it right, go from the base of the arrow, you should find another round hole. That would be one completed turn. That's kind of the basis of this, and then once you've turned it, you just want to take it, put it right back in, line it up, click, click, thumb to the roof of your mouth. That probably won't click, but you just want to give that extra benefit to say, yes, it is locked. Hardest part about appliances is remembering them. You have to take care of them. They should be in your mouth 24/7 minus eating and brushing. There are going to be that eating and brushing time when they come out of your mouth. That's when they get lost, broken, dog eats it, all that kind of stuff. So what you want to do is make sure that the case we provided for you is where your retainer goes every time it comes out of your mouth. You pop the retainer out to eat something, in your case it goes, locked, secure. Again, you're wearing this 24/7 unless you're eating or brushing. But there is a catch to that. Say you go out to a restaurant, didn't grab an extra case, you're like, oh, what am I going to do with my retainer? I don't want to throw it away. You can eat with it in. It's a little awkward, but you've had this hopefully retainer for a little bit now. You're already realizing, okay, it's very awkward. But that's okay. Eat with it in. You'll get through the meal. And when you get home, get somewhere that you can, pop it out, run a toothbrush under it, clean it up, pop it right back in, and it'll be just like new. The more you wear it, the easier it is to do stuff with it. We recommend the first day you get it, singing along to the radio, taking a book, reading out loud, talking to whoever went with you to the appointment in the car. The more you're talking with it, the more you're experiencing things with this, this retainer becomes a big part of your mouth. You get used to it. I know if you're watching this the first day you get it, you're going, there's no way I'm getting used to this thing. I hate it. I promise you, give it the 4 weeks until we see you back. It's going to be a much better experience. Usually these retainers, you're in them for 4 to 6 months. So I always like to joke with you when you come into the office, this is your new best friend. Very important to your ortho case. These are awesome. Biggest thing is we're just a phone call away. We've got this video for you here on YouTube. You can check out our website for tips and tricks, all that kind of stuff. Whatever you need to make these removable expanders work for you, just give us a call. I think